In ancient times, the earth was a place where the beauty of creation intertwined with the decadence of humanity. As people multiplied, so did the darkness among them. Corruption and violence reigned over cities and lands, and the hearts of mankind were continually filled with wicked intentions. The world had descended into a state of decay that seemed irreversible. God, the creator of all things, watched in sorrow as his creation spiraled into ruin. In his infinite wisdom, he decided that the earth needed a rebirth, a new beginning. But first, there would be a judgment. Even in such a bleak time, one man stood out. Noah, described as righteous and blameless, remained faithful to God. He walked in the light of the divine while the rest of humanity sank deeper into darkness. He was an ordinary man in appearance, but extraordinary in his commitment to what was good and true. God then spoke to Noah, revealing a plan that would change the course of human history, a literal watershed moment. He explained that a flood, a catastrophic deluge unlike anything ever witnessed, would come to wipe out everything and everyone, except those who found refuge in a special vessel, the Ark. Imagine Noah hearing these words, feeling the immense weight of this divine responsibility. The Ark wasn't just a simple boat. It was a massive structure made of cypress wood, measuring 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, translating to an incredible 450 feet in length. It was a monumental project comparable to a multi-story building. The Ark would have 3 levels, spacious compartments, and a sophisticated ventilation system. Every detail was specified by God, and Noah, driven by faith and determination, began constructing it, even though he couldn't fully grasp the magnitude of what was coming. Building the Ark wasn't a task of days or even months. It took years of grueling labor, with each hammer strike and every plank set in place representing an act of unshakable faith. Noah's neighbors watched with growing disbelief and scorn. Many mocked him, laughing at the sheer absurdity of a flood when the sky was clear and the land was parched. But Noah never wavered. He knew he was fulfilling a greater purpose. Imagine the perseverance it took to endure ridicule day after day, with no visible signs of the impending disaster. As the construction advanced, the contrast between Noah's steadfast faith and the people's disbelief became even starker. God also instructed Noah to gather provisions, both for his family and for the countless animals that would be saved. It was a survival plan on a scale never before imagined, an undertaking that defied all human logic. When the Ark was finally completed, the next challenge was miraculous and awe-inspiring: the gathering of the animals. Creatures of every kind appeared, almost as if responding to an invisible call woven into the fabric of nature. Majestic elephants walked alongside swift antelopes. Predators like lions and tigers marched without threatening their prey. The divine order was clear, and nature obeyed. A pair of every species, male and female, entered the Ark, filling the compartments according to God's instructions. The symphony of roars, chirps, neighs, and grunts was a testament to God's power over creation. Noah, along with his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, also boarded. With everyone inside, God himself sealed the door, marking a moment of solemn finality. The silence that followed was heavy with mystery. Then, the first raindrops began to fall. What had once been a subject of mockery turned into a dreadful reality as the skies unleashed their fury. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain fell relentlessly. This was no ordinary storm, but a deluge that overflowed rivers and submerged mountains. The earth transformed into an endless ocean, and everything outside the Ark was swallowed by the unforgiving waters. Even though Noah and his family were safe, they felt the weight of the judgment and the fragility of life. The Ark floated over the watery abyss, the last refuge of life in a drowned world. When the rain finally ceased, the waiting was far from over. The waters took time to recede, and the Ark, carrying the final remnants of life, came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. With patience, Noah released a raven and later a dove. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, it was a sign that the earth was renewing itself. At last, God commanded Noah and his family to leave the Ark. They stepped onto a reborn land, under a sky adorned with a radiant rainbow, the symbol of God's promise never to destroy the earth with a flood again.